Hey guys, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do something really fun. I am teaming up and collaborating with my friend Abby Bliss White. We thought it would be fun to pick each other's makeup out. We don't live close enough to do it locally, so we were just snapping pictures of our makeup. I snapped pictures of my makeup. She snapped pictures of her makeup, and we just kind of picked out each other's makeup, and we're going to create a look using what she picked out for me. So that is what we're going to do today. Before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about Abby in case you don't know. She's always so upbeat. She's always so friendly. You just feel like you're hanging out with a good friend, and I love that. Abby Bliss White, on her channel, she talks about luxury makeup, skincare, and she is also a certified holistic and detox coach. So she has a course that you can sign up for, and she will get you into eating right, because remember, anything that you eat goes in your body, comes out your skin. If you're eating the right things, then it's going to show on your skin as well. She's really knowledgeable in all of that, and I would love for you to go check her out. When you're done watching this video, make sure you click below. I will put her link for her channel below. Go check her out. Subscribe, watch her video, subscribe, make sure that you said that you came from my channel. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, I know that you guys will love her. Let's get into this. Before I get started, and I should have done this before, I'm just putting on my eye primer. I've shared this with you guys before. I use an eye primer because my eyelids are veiny, and this also just helps my eyeshadow from creasing. One of the things she picked up for me is this foundation. So this is the Gucci Westman foundation. I am not going to put this all over my face. I'm only going to put it in the areas that I really need it. Cream stick foundation. I just don't like to put a stick foundation everywhere. So I'm going to put a little bit like right here where I have some redness by my cheeks, maybe a little bit by my chin, and right up there. Then I am going to use my fingers for my chin area because I have some dryness going on down there, and if I use a brush, it's just going to make it look worse. And for the rest of my face, I'm just going to go in with a foundation brush. This is my BK Beauty, and I'm just tapping that in. Whenever you're using a foundation, I mean, really all you're doing is evening out your skin tone. So I think sometimes we overuse it. Now I'm going to use my concealer. I challenge you guys to go in your makeup and pull out makeup that you haven't used in a while and use it. I am going to go in with my bronzer. So I just put my bronzer right here on my forehead, like on the side here. Put some right here, there. And you can see, like, I didn't do full coverage on my face today. You can see my skin, you can see imperfections. It's okay. Nobody has perfect skin. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this Daniel Sandler blush in Caress. I'm so glad she picked this out because I did have powders, and I do love those powders, but I'm really digging these blushes. I just put on my hand, back my hand, and I take my brush and then I kind of blot off some of it, and then I just put it on with a brush. So I'm just going to put this right on the upper part of my cheek. Put this on with your fingers too. I just think you get a lot nicer and a softer look if you use a brush like this. This is just from Real Techniques, but it's just really pretty and subtle, and I love it. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my Chanel powder. This is my setting powder from Chanel, and I'm going to put it on my forehead. I have combo skin, so I have dry, oily skin, and with a cream foundation I'll definitely get shiny. Now you probably noticed I didn't put makeup on my nose, and I don't like to. The only thing I will do sometimes is I will use a powder color corrector, or I have used a foundation that's a powder foundation. I will do that. I just don't like to put a liquid on my nose. I want to just add a little bit of a glow to my upper part of my cheeks, because as we age we kind of lose that. So we have to fake it. So I'm going to use this. This is the one from Chanel, and I'm just going to put this on the upper part of my cheek. Again, if you have something in your own palette that you don't want anything glittery, you want something that's really, really subtle. It could have a tiny bit of shimmer in it, very, very little. You just want it to look, if somebody sees you in person, you just want it to look like a nice glow to your skin. That's what something like this does. The other thing that I like to use, I'm not using it today, is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. That has like a little bit of a shine to it too. And it just, like I said, see how that gives it my cheeks like a nice little natural glow? Love it. And this is the palette that I'm using. And as I use the colors, I'm going to show you. So if you have something that's in your palette at home, we could do this together. BK Beauty brush number 202. It's fluffy and it's got that nice little point. So I can go ahead and apply my shadow and I can blend it at the same time. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this and I'm going to relax my eye and look in my mirror because I want to apply the color right up here because my eyes are slightly hooded from aging. And so if I put my color too low, if I go like this and stretch it, you're not going to see the color. So just relaxing my eye and putting it right up here. It's good to, when you're doing your makeup, besides lighting for yourself, it's really, really a good, I'm going to wipe this off because I feel like that side got a little heavy. Can you see that? But what you want to do is have a mirror that's far away. So maybe you're getting dressed in the bathroom, but then always have like a nice hand mirror too. And if you're like me, you need it magnified. But that way you can get two perspectives of your makeup as well. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this color here. I'm going to use my number 205 BK Beauty brush. And right here. And I'm just getting it on the corner and bringing it up, but not all the way across. Before I blend it, I'm just going to do the other side right here on the corner. Now this side I definitely have to raise my eye a little bit because that side is sagging, and if you have to, you can even take your finger and just slightly hold it up. I'm just going to go back and I'm going to blend it. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this color right here. Seems like it's dark, I might mix it with that, but I'm going to start with this one right here. I'm going to go in and use my BK Beauty number 203 brush. Wow. I think I might still put that lighter color on top of this though. I'm going to use a little bit of that color. It's right next to it. Like a shimmery pinky color right here. I'm going to go and use a little bit of that. I just want it just a little bit lighter. I kicked it up just enough. That is so, so pretty. Love it. Going with the color that I use on my outside corner. I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line. We're going to blend it. Let me just get some on my other. Right here. Always tap your brush off, by the way. Wipe this off, and now I'm going to blend it. I just don't use an eyeliner on my lower lash line because I just like the way a shadow looks better. I think I am going to use my Iconic Nude and line my lips. I'm going to use JK Magic from Charlotte Tilbury. I am going to go off camera because I'm going to do my brows off camera. I'm going to do my mascara. I'm going to put my black liner in my waterline and I will be right back. This is it. This is my final look. So I did my brows. I just filmed a video on it. Really easy to do. One more thing that I want to do. I am going to take my finishing powder. I just use one from Makeup Forever. So really quickly, difference between a setting powder and a finishing powder. Setting powder is going to set your makeup. A finishing powder is something you don't have to use, but what it does is when you're finished with all your makeup, you can just brush a little bit on or sweep a little bit on your face and it will just blur things out a little bit, soften it up. And this is another thing I like to do with it. So before I do that, I'm just going to take this fluffy brush, eye brush. I'm just going to swirl it in here. And then what I will do is I will go right on the top part of my eye and I will blend it, and it just blends make sure your shadow is blended in really, really nicely. And it will also sometimes, this works, not always, but it will help prevent some of my transfer that I get with mascara because my eyes are hooded. And so my skin sits on my mascara and then I'll have that little black line. I'm gonna take my powder brush and I'm just gonna put it right down here. And I'll put it on my cheek. Do you see the difference before I do this side? See how it just softened it a little bit? That's what it does. It just softens your face a little bit. And that is it. This is my final look. There you go. You can still see my skin through it. I didn't do heavy. You can use a cream foundation and get a fuller coverage, but I just don't like to go really heavy with my foundations. I don't care if you can see some of my imperfections underneath. I feel like I'd rather see that than a really heavy mask-like look on my face, because as the day wears on, I have oily skin. It is just gonna look like a mess, and I would rather look like my skin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please, please, please make sure you hop on over to Abby's channel to check out her video. Again, I will leave it linked below so you can check it out. You're going to love her. She is a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. So please make sure you go on over and check out her channel, watch her video, tell her I sent you. And if you are new here, I would love to have you join us. This is all, our community is fun, 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 positive, helping each other. I see that all the time in the comments. Some people will help each other with different things. You guys share tips, you guys share different things, and it's helpful to all of us here. So I would love to have you join me. Just click that button below, hit that subscribe button. I share new videos every single week. Also, make sure you click that notification bell. Make sure it's checked to all, otherwise you're gonna miss out on my content. So anytime I share a new video, you will be notified. You can follow me on Instagram. And that is it, guys. Thank you again so much. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.